Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today our topic is oxymercuration, demercuration. This is a third reaction of preparation of alcohols by alkenes. Okay, coming to the reaction. What is the reactant here? The alkenes are the reactant and the product are the alcohols. Okay, what is the reagent in this one? So as hydroboration oxidation, here also we are using two types of reactant. First one is the mercuric acetate HgOAc taken twice in presence of water. This is called as mercuric acetate. Okay. Second one is the NaBH4 sodium borohydrate. So this sodium borohydrate is a reducing agent. Reducing agent can provides hydrate ion. Okay, H minus ion, that is hydrate ion. Okay. Coming to the reaction, here I am taking unsymmetrical alkene. Here the reagent is attacking. We get two types of product. First one is the primary alcohol. Second one is the secondary alcohol. As usual, the secondary alcohols are the major products, and it follows Markovnikov rule. What is Markovnikov rule? The negative part is going to attack the carbon which is having less number of hydrogen atom, as previously explained in acid catalyzed hydration reaction of alkenes. Okay, coming to the mechanism, here first alkenes I written already. First the attacking of mercuric acetate. Here the structure of mercuric acetate is like this. Here the mercuric acetate contains oxygen. This oxygen is more electronegative, so it can pull the electron towards itself, so that the mercury metal can get partially positive charge and the OAC get partially negative charge. Here the pi electrons of alkene can shifting like this. This carbon gets negative charge and this carbon gets positive charge. To the negatively charged carbon, this mercury, positively charged mercury is going to attack, and OAC is leaving as OAC minus. Okay. At the end of the reaction, this is also participate in the reaction. Now come write down the products here. CH3, CH, this CH3 contain positive charge. Next one, CH2, here mercury, OAC is present. So mercury is a metal, it possesses extra electron. This extra electron can go and bind with the carbocation, okay, and forms three-membered cyclic transition state. What is the structure here? See, CH to this CH2, and by combining these two carbon, the OAC is attached. This mercury can losing the electron, so it get positive charge. Now here water molecule is going to bind. Water molecule possesses two lone pair of electron. These two lone pair of electron go and bind with the carbon, and the bond of mercury carbon is going to shift like this. See, we get CH3, CH to the CH, water molecule is attached and oxygen loses the electron, so it gives a positive charge. Then CH2 and mercury, OAC. Okay. Next one. Again, this OAC minus, in the first step we are eliminating as OAC minus is there, no? This OAC minus can upset the H plus, and the bond pair of bonded electrons are shifted towards oxygen and will get CH3, CH, OH, CH2, Hg, OAC. Okay. Next, in the last step, second reagent, our second reagent, what is the second reagent? NaBH4 sodium borohydrate. It will give hydrate ion. So this hydrate ion will going to bind with the CH2 carbon and the bond breaking like this. Okay. Here we'll get CH3, CH, OH, CH2, sorry, CH3. So secondary alcohol as a major product. This is the Markovnikov product. Okay. Now coming to summary. What is the summary of the reaction? See here. First one, in this reaction, it follows Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov rule. Here second one is the migration of carbocation is not possible. Okay, migration is not possible in this reaction. Third one is we get secondary alcohol as a major product. This is about the third one, oxymercuration demercuration reaction. Next reaction, that is last reaction in the preparation of alcohols by alkenes. Fourth one, that is the hydroxylation reaction. What is hydroxylation? Addition of hydroxyl group, OH group, is called hydroxylation reaction. Okay, hydration means we are adding water molecule. Means here also hydroxylation is nothing but addition of OH group. Okay, here we are having two types of reaction, hydroxylation reaction. First one is the syn hydroxylation, second one is the anti-hydroxylation. What is syn? What is anti? See, syn means same group present on same side. If same groups are present on same side, more than two groups are two groups, okay, same side, then it is syn. The same group which is present in opposite side, okay, if they are present in the opposite side, they are called as anti. Okay, here in this reaction we get two products, two OH groups are inserted in the alkene. Here in previous reaction, see, only one OH group is inserted in the alkene. Here we get two OH groups. These two OH groups are present in the same side, then it is syn. If two OH groups are present in the opposite side, then it is anti. Okay, if these two OH groups are present, then these are called as diols. The products are also called as diols. Okay, how it is called as, why it is called as diols? Di means two. Here we are getting two OH groups on the product. Okay, ols means what? So alcohol, the IUPAC name is ol, suffix as a ol, that's why it is called as diol. Okay, now coming to this one, syn hydroxylation, anti-hydroxylation. What is the reagent in syn hydroxylation? So we are having three types of reagent here. See, first one is the KMnO4 or osmium tetroxide. So OS means osmium, so I'll write here, see, osmium tetroxide. Four oxygens are there, so it is named as tetra. So oxygens are present, so oxide. Osmium tetroxide. This is potassium permanganate. Okay, potassium permanganate. Next, third is the, this is second one, and third one is the iodine in presence of silver acetate CH3COOAg and in presence of water. Iodine with silver acetate, this is called as silver acetate. Okay, these are the three reagents. If we are using KMnO4, we get syndials, or osmium tetroxide also we get syndials, or iodine in presence of silver acetate also we get syn hydroxylation. This is also called as wet hydroxylation. Syn or wet hydroxylation. Another name is wet hydroxylation. Okay, here the anti-hydroxylation is also called as dry hydroxylation. Okay, what is the reagent in the anti-hydroxylation? Here we are having only two reagents, that is, first one is the peracids. Actually the acids are RCOOH group is called as acid. Here peracid means RCO3H. If RCO2H is, that is acid. Here RCO3H is present, this is called as peracid. And what is the second reagent? Iodine, silver acetate in presence of CCl4. This is a very important. See the difference in this reagent. Okay, in wet hydroxylation also we are using this reagent, and the dry hydroxylation also we are using. See what is the difference in this one is, here this reaction is going done in presence of water only. Here the reaction is going on in presence of carbon tetrachloride. Okay, now coming to the mechanism. Here the reaction, now I am taking the simple diol. See, these are the carbon chains. Okay, if you are having double bond here, that is alkene. Here I am doing the both reagent in one reaction. First one, KMnO4 or osmium tetroxide I am using. In second one, we are using CH3CO3H per acid. What is the product in this one? See, in first one we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons are there. Here on second carbon we get OH groups like this. Both are on same side. So it is called as syndiol. Okay, syndiols. Here 6 carbons, OH, OH. OH is on one upper side and one OH is on the down side. So this is called as antidiols. Okay. So that's why it is called as, here we got two OH groups on the same carbon. Okay, that's why it is called as diol reaction. What is the stereochemistry of this reaction look like this? Okay, see. Okay, here 6 carbons are there. This represent front side. Okay, this thick line represent front side. I am here also I am writing thick line. Thick line represent both are front side. So okay, this is syndiol. If we write like this, so this is the front carbon, front side, and here is the opposite side. I am representing as a dotted line. Okay, back side. So here thick line represent front carbon, front side. Dotted line represent back side. Both diols are in opposite direction, opposite side. So it is called as anti-addition. So this is about the total reactions involved in the preparation of alcohols by using alkenes. I hope you understand the all the reactions. If you like my video, please do share, subscribe, and give a comment on the comment section. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching.